Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are doing a full deck flip through, first impressions, and a collective message using the Moonology Messages Oracle by Yasmin Boland, artwork by Ali Vermilio. This is a new release that's coming out, I believe, September 19th. So this is by Hay House. I got this early because I purchased the Card Deck Club by Hay House. I did an unboxing of that on my other channel, Kitty's Boxes, if you want to see that. If you're into Tarot and Oracle and you like Hay House quality in their decks, I definitely recommend it. You always get new releases and sometimes early too, like this one. So this deck has 48 cards and a guidebook. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. So this has a different look than Yasmin's past decks. I'm reaching up right now because my shelves are right above me. So I have all of them here. So the first one came out was the Moonology deck, 44 cards, and that was, so there's different artists each time. We have Nyx, Rowan, and then also the manifestation cards. I haven't looked through all of these yet, but they definitely have a different look, and I think I might resonate with this deck the most, but we will see. I just sent a little video clip to my friends saying how excited I was about my new decks, and they said, this reminds me of the Led Zeppelin cover, like one of their covers. And I was like, you're right, I kind of remember that. So the price of this is $19.99. The day I'm filming this on Amazon, there's a little sale at $17.99. You get it delivered the day of release. So it's $25.99 Canadian. On the back it says, the ever-changing moon speaks to those of us who are listening, leaving clues, hints, and messages which come through as intuition. All we need to do is align with her phases and listen to her whispers. The Moonology Messages Oracle taps into this lunar wisdom via 48 moon symbols, helping you navigate towards positivity and peace. Be inspired to take action based on your inner knowing, ask a question and receive an answer. The mystical moon is guiding you. And then it talks about Yasmin Boland. She's an astrologer, a Sunday Times bestselling author, and the creator of Moonology. And then Ali Vermilio is a collage artist and designer whose astral surreal style playfully explores consciousness. Now I couldn't get this open easily last video. Okay, good. It's coming open. So it's a two-piece box, very nice. And on the inside, like you can see, these like flowers on the outside continue in there. Very cute. Call on Goddess Saraswati to guide your intuition. We have a full guidebook here. And this is what the backs look like. I think it is beautiful. I love the backs so much. So before we go card by card, I might have actually, did I mess up the order? I might have messed up the order. They're not numbered, I don't think. So let's just take a look at the guidebook quick, and we'll dig deeper into this when we do the collective reading. So the contents, welcome. It's all about intuition, the spirit of the deck, how these cards can help you. Then how to use this deck, one card draws, what if you don't like the card you get? Oh, I think that's interesting they put that in there. Reading for other people, should you let others touch your cards, clearing your cards. So this is really great information for someone just starting out who's heard some of these things or like just isn't so sure. And then after that it goes into the interpretations of the cards. So it starts with Blood Moon. Yeah, so we might not be doing that in exact order. Hopefully that doesn't bug anyone, because I think I kind of mixed it up when I was just showing a few cards in that unboxing video. Welcome. Are you ready to receive messages from the moon? If you're reading this, you probably are. The moon is the magical and sacred satellite that spins around the earth, keeping us safely in orbit. Without the moon, our seasons would go haywire, as with the length of our nights and days, we need the moon. For millennia, the sun has been seen by most as masculine or yang, while the moon has been seen as soft and feminine or yin. What does this mean? While the shining sun is flashy and literally in your face, the gentle silvery moon is for those who look up, who seek her, and who are paying attention to her. The moon keeps her secrets to be revealed only to those who inquire. The moon has been worshipped as a goddess, and the goddess has been worshipped as the incarnation of the moon. Think about that for the moment. The moon is the goddess, and the goddess is the moon. The moon is known as the queen of the night and the queen of emotions. Her magical lexicon has entered our language from being moonstruck to moonshine to the ideas of moon magic and even moon madness. to ancient wise women and men, the moon moving through her monthly cycle of new to full to disappearing represented the cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth. Just as a beautiful moon swells, disappears, and reappears every month, so too the ancients believed that we humans go through similar phases of life and rebirth. Maybe you already sense this too. I want to keep reading it, but I'm not going to read everything. It talks about in astrology how the moon is correlated to our emotions, intuition, and the spirit of the deck. This is nice. So it asks you to kind of get to know this deck and use it with some reverence. That's nice. So this is all black and white, which is fine. Let's see. For one of the pages, it'll give you like a good chunky paragraph and then some additional meanings and then about the symbol. So we have here a 125-page guidebook. We will reference this again when we shuffle and get a collective reading at the end of the flip through. So I love the backing. If you do read oracles reversed, you will not know. Well, I guess it's like greener on the bottom, isn't it? Huh? Yeah. So let's get started. Again, I don't know if it's in order, but wait, maybe let's take a look. I just want to. Day Moon is like the 5th card. Okay, so we're a little bit off. Apologize if that bugs you. I don't know how I did that. But let's get started. I'm gonna zoom in a little. So Day Moon Love. This is beautiful. I'm super excited to see what the guidebook says. Look at all these butterflies. And I never really thought about it. Yeah, I saw the day moon the other day. It was like 2 p.m. Love, okay. Dark Side of the Moon, Mystery. Oh, this gives me Led Zeppelin vibes, right? And the pyramids definitely represent mystery to me. And we have Dark Moon, the Past. Cold Moon, Face Your Fears. Sorry, this one. Sure. Yeah, okay, that's in frame. Blood Moon, Courage. I really like the colors, they're bright. Domicile Moon, Abundance. So is that like the moon being in Cancer? Domicile, like a home sign. Abundance, so I love that keyword. Drawing Down the Moon, Knowledge. Exalted Moon, Self-Regulation. My air conditioning just kicked on. Sorry if that bothers you guys, or you can pick up on that. The Falling Moon, Release Blocks. Is this the one on the front? Oh no, but I feel like I've seen this. Oh, was this on the Hay House? Yeah, I think this image was on the Card Deck Club like handout. That's how it looks familiar. Follow the Moon, Watch for Signs. And then we have Full Moon, Forgiveness. Healing Moon, Seek Healing. And this looks like the backing. I think these are so pretty. I definitely resonate with this more than the regular or the original Moonology decks, the first two. The artwork, at least in the colors. Hell at the Moon, Process Your Feelings. I kind of feel like they got like prettier as they went along, in my humble opinion. Ooh, Moonbeams, Focus. Look at this orange and the blue. Oh, what's that way in the distance? Is that just a piece of something? I don't know. Oh yeah, it came off. Ignore that. I thought that was like a little UFO thing for a second. Nope. That was just a little piece of paper. Probably from that like little like wrap that comes around it. Moon Called, Meant to Be. Moon Called. Oh, I love the contrast in the colors. Moon Circles, Support. Moon Cycles, Patience. I love this. Look at this one. These colors are just so great. I love how like vibrant, how it stands out. Moon Dance, Celebration. Wait, music. I am a fan. Okay, moonflower, take a risk. Moon goddess, higher power. Moon in detriment, cut your losses. My natal moon's in detriment in Capricorn. Cut your losses. Aw. Moonlight, enchanted. Moonlight serenade, change your tune. I love the colors. I keep saying the same thing, but it's true. I think I dig collage decks. I don't have like too many, but I like it. Moonlit, embrace uncertainty. Moon madness, avoid drama. Yes, please. Moon magic, transformation. Oh, I like this. Moon mastery, the law of attraction. Moon maybe, intuition. Moon maybe. Moon memories, the past. Moon rise, cleansing. Moon rising, truth. This is probably the most times I've said moon in like a few minutes. Moon set, releasing. Moon shining, stay in integrity. The moon's moment, synchronicity. I feel like the keywords here that go with like the moon statement like are really nice and will be really complementary to readings. The moon's reflection, accept responsibility. Like I feel like that could be really like, you know, a great message in addition to things or even by itself. Yeah, like a morning draw or accept responsibility. Yes. I love this because I've been like thinking about this. Like you are responsible for your healing, your well-being. Accept responsibility. Oh, love it. Moonstone, slow it down. Moon struck, take a breath. The moon's wisdom, take the lead. New moon beginnings, that makes sense. It's like retro vibe to this deck. Night moon, shadow work. I love this. I'm really excited to see the messages in the guidebooks to see how they complement the keywords. Out of bounds moon, boundaries. Quicksilver moon, changes. Quicksilver moon, I don't think I've ever heard that. Reach for the moon, go for it. Ring around the moon, protection. Talk to the moon, communicate. This is good for void moon, do nothing. Yang moon, strength. And yin moon, accept health. Oh, I love this, you guys. So I'll give my final thoughts in the end. But I'm digging this so far. I really think this will be a great complementary deck to readings or by itself. But let's get a collective message. Spirit, what does the collective need to know right now? What message do you have for the collective? This is the standard like Hay House cardstock. I like it. Can be a little big when it's like a full tarot deck, but I like it for this size, 48 cards. Okay. So pretty. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to hear right now? What message do you have for the collective? What message do you have? Shadow work. Now, let's take a look at the guidebooks. So I didn't pay attention. They're not numbered, so are they in alphabetical order? Yeah. Or not? Wait. Oh, it's under night moon. I was looking for shadow work, sorry. It is in alphabetical order based on the moon. So this is on page 104. This is what I'm going to read from, but you guys can look at the cards. Beautiful. You're being asked to face your dark side. In terms of your current situation, be honest. What part of you are you ashamed of? What is triggering you right now? These are some of the questions the universe and the moon would like you to ask yourself now. We all have a shadow side, and yours needs looking at when this card comes up. Your shadow is the part of you that you fear or are ashamed of and find hard to love. Until you learn to embrace your shadow, it can get in your way, and whatever blockage you're facing now almost certainly comes from the fact that there is something you don't want to admit to yourself or to someone else. Maybe you need to confess that you're not as happy as you've been making out, or maybe someone else needs to let you know that. Maybe you've had dark thoughts that have impeded your progress. It's all good. Learning to love all parts of you is key here. The outcome you're chasing now lies on the other side of your fears. Additional meanings for this card. Accept yourself, shadow and all. See your situation through loving eyes. Release a grudge you have against someone. Try shadow journaling for more insight to your question, or more insight into your question. Forgive yourself and love yourself. About this symbol. In psychology, the shadow self is a concept introduced initially by the renowned Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. It describes aspects of our personality that we reject and repress. Oh, I love this. I love that it explained this term and also gave you some, like the additional meanings are more like tips, like try shadow journaling, forgive yourself, see the situation this way. You know, I think this did a great job. And also, if you're brand new to shadow work, it gave you some specific journal prompts to, you know, to really get you started. What are you ashamed of right now? What is triggering you? You know, those are great things to really get started here. And more about this, like, are you truly happy? Are there parts of you you've been like holding in and not letting out? I just think that was a great job at doing that. So Spirit is calling us to do some shadow work. And I'm taking this as a message for myself too. I love stuff like this. This really can prompt you to think about things and see things from a new lens and see what you can work on. And I know some people are like, why would I want to think about what I'm triggered by? It's like so you can overcome that trigger, so you can work through it, so you can move forward, be more empowered, etc. But you guys, overall, I really like this deck. I think it's beautiful. I like the messages. I like the guidebook. And I feel like the keywords here are really useful. Like watch for signs. You know, I feel like that's great. Like your spirit, this would be like your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. We have strength, knowledge. I really liked the one that was like accept responsibility. I just feel like all of these could really add on some like great messages, or just for a daily draw. I'm really excited to use this more. I think it's beautiful, and honestly, I think it is more my style than the other manifestation decks, which I'm sure you've seen around. If you guys are still here, let's look. Again, they have different artists. So I still like, this is the Moonology manifestation. So I still like this. And it talks about specific like moon cycle or moon phases, like the full moon in Aries. And then and then there'll be some cards. I dropped one, but and then this is the original one, just Moonology. Here's the backing. I don't know, are these all in frames? So this is like comparison of them. Oops, these are all like, you know, it's just like a little bit more, I guess, you know, the Aries has some red. There are all collage decks, I guess. But I don't know. I like the colors in the new deck. I like the keywords. I'm just, look at those colors. Like, I'm just super excited to get into this more. But I would love to know your thoughts down below. So he's still pretty. I still like all of Yasmin's old decks. You know, I like all of them. I think they're great. I probably don't use these as much as some other people do, but I really feel like I will get a lot of use out of this new one, but time will tell. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I will link this deck for pre-order down below, along with that Card Deck Club by Hay House unboxing if you want to check that out. And yeah, I can't wait to hear from you, know your thoughts. Are you guys going to pick up this deck? Did you already pre-order it? Did you get the card deck club? Can't wait to hear your thoughts and if you're getting it as well. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, like this video. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, my email's down below. We can set something up. But I'm truly so grateful you're here. I love you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.